Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Don't Let It Stu. It is Friday. I am here with Jami Rice. We've lots to talk about. We're going to talk about Christmas dinner. I'm going to give you some tips on that. We're going to talk about Beverly Hills, Salt Lake City, who's coming to the OC. We hear a New Jersey housewife might be there. And I think I got a little extra tea on that too. So let's get into it. And I'm going to obviously ask Jami about this whole Rob Reiner thing because I'm sure she knows a good bit about it.
Ooh,
Hopefully.
let's talk about everything. We got lots to catch up on,
How are
Stu.
you? Yeah,
good. How are you? You look so cute today. I like you in a beanie.
I'm like, I was getting ready, so I could put on a bit of makeup when I was doing this, and I lost my Bondi Beach self tanner stuff, and I had some in from a travel bag, I put it in a little kind of a Ziploc thing, and so much shit came out on the brush, and I just literally it's all over my body right now. But
no, you look great. You look great.
Fine. Thank you. So I posted yesterday. I've been getting DMs about it. So I started. I posted a reel yesterday, Jami, about the GLP-1 thing.
The GLP-1.
Oh my God.
But I was excited for you because you're right. There's so many other benefits to this drug.
And here's the thing. Look, I get it. And everybody's sure, there's people they're losing too much weight and then they lose muscle in their face and they have that Ozempic face. And that's not the reason why I'm doing it. I don't need to lose weight. That was Nucor. I approached Nucor. They have so many other products on there too. They have NAD plus, which I'm I do that as well. The NAD is it's like the fountain of youth. It's just regenerate your cells and all that kind of stuff too. So we talked about the GLP-1 too, and I was I will go on it, but I said I don't need to lose weight, so I don't want. They're no, there's so many other reasons. They're look, do you feel like you kind of overeat? I said, well, I'm around food all the time. I cook all the time. I'm up in my client's house. I'm doing videos and stuff. Says, yes, I do overeat. So they're well, if you go on this at a really low dose, you won't overeat. You won't be craving the nighttime, trash food or fast food, whatever it is. You know what I mean? So, and then the energy, the sleep. So I was okay, let's try it. I said, so I've been on it now a few days.
Yeah.
And it's been nice.
How do you feel?
I feel I feel loads of energy.
Yes.
And I feel leaner. I feel leaner, there's no bloat. I'm eating the same, maybe just a tiny bit less, but I'm still eating my 3 meals a day. I'm working out because I can't lose muscle. If I start losing muscle or anything like that, I'm not going out. We have to get off this stuff, No. And so it's been nice. So if anybody's
I microdosed it as well. So I microdosed it as well. And so now I have a prescription from my telehealth company.
Yeah.
I'm in perimenopause. I know that's female problems, but literally when you hit perimenopause, you literally gain weight out of nowhere. And there's no reason. Nothing has changed. It's your body, my body is fighting against me at this point. So I am all for everybody using whatever tools are in the toolbox to help you feel better, look better, have more confidence, be healthier. Maybe it helps with inflammation.
Inflammation, it does, yeah.
It helps with so many things from what I can tell. And I've been sort of on and off it, and I kind of use it when I feel like I need it. And I just kind of microdose. I feel fine. I am a big proponent of do it the right way. And obviously, who am I saying the way it is the right way to do it? But I'm saying I strength train 4 days a week. I eat and drink a ton of protein every single day because my biggest thing is yes, I wanted to lose a little bit of weight and lower my A1C a bit.
Sure.
But I think that's the number. I don't know. I'm not a medical expert.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Right. But I don't want to lose muscle. I am trying to build muscle, lose a little fat, look better, feel better. And I'm also on HRT, hormone replacement therapy. So I'm using a lot of tools right now, and I will be the biggest advocate for all of it. I feel better than I have felt in a long time. So go you.
Look, I'll try anything and give it a go. And I'm so far loving it. But I think the reason why Nucor wanted to kind of team up with me on this is look, I'm a chef. I'm surrounded by food all the time, right? So it's food noise and overeating and stuff like that. If you are overweight and you do want to lose some pounds, great. You can use it for that too. Everybody, it's basically customized for everybody.
Yeah.
So, and I think it's to normalize people like me, that don't need to lose weight, but there's other great benefits to it as well. So
yes, there are.
Yeah.
There are.
So if anybody's interested, nucorhealth.com. The link will be in the bio underneath, and Chef Stu 20 for 20% off. I like it though
I
so far.
love
So I'm
that.
going to be like kind of giving updates as I go along every month. So yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Keep me posted on it too. I'm excited to hear about it.
Um, okay. Let's get into Beverly Hills. I mean, I'm going to
Let's
pop
do it.
around the place, but what do you think so far? I'm like, I just was on with Zach
Oh,
and Donna a few minutes ago, and we were talking about it. And like, I wish I could get like super excited about talking about it, but it's kind of just a bit, it's just a bit slow. Like, so
I
get
agree.
me excited about it.
Yeah, no, I agree, I agree. I find myself watching other, reality shows on Bravo, not even Housewives,
Yeah.
before Beverly Hills. It's, like, almost like the last show that I turn on. It's kind of like becoming like the OC for me. Not quite that bad for the but it's not that exciting, and here's the thing,
Mm,
you and I said this, when we were at BravoCon, the Beverly Hills women, even when they were on stage, you have, like,
yeah.
an Atlanta Housewives versus, like, a
Uh-huh.
Beverly Hills Housewives. The Atlanta panel all day long was so much more entertaining, so
Yeah.
much more interesting, so much more lively. It's like the Beverly Hills women think, "Well, we're above it all. We're rich. We don't need
Yeah.
to work as hard as these other women. We're Beverly Hills." But no, you know
Yeah.
what? You do need to work that hard because we will tune out. We At a certain point, the opulence and the wealth, it really isn't that interesting. What else do you got?
No. We want
What
like
else do you
real
got?
yeah, we want real conversations, real arguments, real kind of real life stuff.
Mhm.
Um, I mean, it's fine. Like we opened up, Boz is going to be the matchmaker and she has this whole like speed dating thing, which I think is kind of a cool
It was cute.
angle to take because, a lot of them are single and,
Yes.
they're called housewives, but they're not
Yes.
wives like anymore.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So,
And they're all in their
um,
hot girl era. They're all hot
yeah.
as hell. Like, let's do this.
So I think like this, we'll see what happens as the series goes on or the season goes on. But like, if I was producers, Alec Baskin and whatever, I think this producer on that show, like, let's get these girls out in their single
Mhm.
phase, in their partying phase as much as we possibly can, because
Yes.
that's a great storyline right there. There's
It
lots
gives
of
us
like
something to
women those
talk
ages that are
about.
single.
Let's
Yeah.
talk about the dates. Let's talk about the one night stands. Let's talk about the
Yeah.
creepy dude that you went on a date with that's never gonna work out. Like, let's talk about it all. Let's talk about the way that it makes your ex a little jealous, that you're like,
Yeah.
let's get some action going. And here's the thing, as fun as Rachel Zoe is to look at with the fashions, cool. And she is
Yeah.
an icon in Bravo and in the fashion world and in LA in general. But it, I don't know that that addition is gonna be enough to really revive this series. Kyle's energy is also very different than it used to
Yeah.
be, and I'm not gonna sit here and say it's because she's not drinking. I just think she's in a different era. She used to be, like, super fun and snarky and kinda, like, get
Yeah.
into it, and now she's just kinda, like, anxious and, and just I don't know, something's changed about Kyle, and that's okay, we all change. But I'm just
Yeah.
saying it doesn't make for that great of reality TV anymore, so I don't know
Mm,
if Kyle really should have, like, stepped down a couple seasons ago while she was on a high
yeah.
versus just, like, staying until you kinda, like, jump the shark on the show, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
I'm kinda, like, mixed with Kyle. I think she's interesting, I think her family history is interesting, but we're not really getting into all that, and we've already, like, beat that horse to death, so what else is there?
I
Um
know.
I don't know. I just listen, I'm hopeful that something exciting is gonna happen, but I don't know, Potomac is actually, like, way more entertaining, than,
I
like,
need
a
to start
Beverly
watching
Hills,
that
and it
then.
has been for a while.
Yeah, maybe I need to start, like, going over there. It's
Yeah.
yeah, it's I agree with you with the Beverly Hills people. They think are they above it, that they don't have to perform as hard because they have all this opulence and, like, this wonderful
Mhm.
lifestyle, and you have the backdrop of Los Angeles and Beverly Hills. Amanda, I think she's gonna ruffle a few feathers, like, I kinda like her so far. Um, and but it's like the Kyle thing, yeah, we kinda got a bit out of her with the bisexual stuff and, the
Mhm.
Morgan obviously was the person that she was dating and she was upset
Sure.
about, and she doesn't think it's gonna happen again or but, with that person, it's kind of like the gates closed on that. Um, I'm trying to think, and then you have
Is
Rachel and
Erica
Sub
ever gonna
so
share anything also? Like, I
that's what
is
we were saying
Erica
too.
ever who is Erica Jane? Like, who is she? She
Who is
she
she now?
who
Because she
is
doesn't
she
have a husband
now?
anymore.
But I
Yeah.
also think that, like, even in past seasons when she was at her peak and performing and she had all this money flowing in from her husband's victims,
Yeah.
it's like it
Yeah.
that was, like, interesting to watch, but also, I don't even know if that was authentically who she is. I don't know if Erica actually knows who she
Who she
is,
is.
and
Yeah.
I also think that she thinks she can get by on this show without giving up much and getting agitated when anybody dares to ask too much. She's like, she gives them that look,
The
and they're
thing it's
scared of her.
like a lot of them are like they're holding back a bit, and
They are.
it's like you kind of feel bad for Garcelle as well because Garcelle was like questioning Kyle about that whole the Morgan
Yes.
stuff back in the day, and it's like, and it's the thing, it's like a private, but it's like, girl, you did a fucking music video making out with her. Like, I mean, can we not
We're
talk
gonna
about
have
this? Like,
questions, and that's
yeah,
the thing, like, we're not the asshole. I'm sorry, but if you do something that is vastly different than you've ever done in your life, in a public way,
great
we're
conversation.
we're going to ask you about it, and we're going to expect that you're gonna give us a little info on it. You are on a reality TV, you agreed to share your life, and I understand as a human being, like, it's hard sometimes, and I understand that Morgan's like, "Well, I don't wanna be a part of it," but Morgan, you made yourself a part of it.
You kind of made yourself a
You're
part of
already
it.
here. We're
Yeah,
already here. So and Garcelle, it irritated me the first episode that, like, n all of them are acting like, "Oh, we just don't know why Garcelle
yeah,
just boned out on,"
yeah,
like, "What? Girls, you know exactly why she did because none of you fucked with her. None of you really
yeah.
ever supported her. You acted super agitated anytime she would be a housewife and ask the questions that we're all wondering about." But
Hmm.
but but I find it interesting because I can see where this is going, that the same women who get agitated and call Garcelle out for asking the questions that we all wanna know, and they're getting irritated about it, they'll let Rachel Zoe do it because Rachel Zoe is like the it girl to them, and they all
Yeah,
want to sit next to her at the table. They think she's a
yeah,
cool girl. Erica was super nervous when she met her. She's like, "Hi, I'm Rachel."
yeah,
"No, I'm
totally.
Erica." But when it comes to, like, a Garcelle can't do those things, but, like, Rachel can sit there and bash PK day 1, and they're all gonna laugh about it. But, like, if Garcelle did that, I feel like they would have given her side eye. I don't know, that's just my gut feeling, but
Yeah.
Garcelle didn't really get a fair shake. I was definitely team Garcelle when everything went down at the reunion, but
I
that
felt
is
bad
what
for
it
her at the
is.
end. And there's
Yeah.
no accountability from like Sutton at all. And you just know Sutton.
No.
Yeah.
No. Here, let me say
Um,
something about Sutton. Sutton drives me crazy. I think she was totally an asshole to Garcelle and not a good friend,
yeah.
and still continues to act like she has no clue why Garcelle kinda, like, walked away from her. It's like, "Girl, you should know why she walked away."
Yeah. She knows
But at
why.
the same time, I listened to Sutton on Jeff Lewis's show, and I like her. I like Sutton
Yeah. Yeah.
when
Yeah.
she's just not a housewife. Like, so I don't know, I get, like, mixed feelings about her, but I do think she kinda did Garcelle dirty, for sure.
Yeah. To stay on the show. She wanted to stay on the show. And I feel like the other girls weren't liking Garcelle. And she kind of moved away from Garcelle and where Garcelle thought they were really, really good friends, I
It's
think.
giving Jen
Um,
Pedronti with Katie Janela. Jen
yeah.
Pedronti also thought that Katie, I think, was a sinking ship, so she's like, "Well, I need this
Yeah.
paycheck. I got evicted, like, let me stick with these other women," which really was not the right choice for Jen, I don't think, but she's gotta stick to it at this point, and she dumped Katie, and I think Katie was a good friend to her.
No, and I think
We've
they'll be
talked
fine.
about
I
that.
think they'll get back. Yeah, I think they'll get back and they'll be
Mhm.
fine eventually. But we'll just have to see what that casting, and I want to talk about that as well. We kind of get to the end. Bose, Amanda, and Dorit sit down, and it really kind of you get into Dorit and money and finances. Like Dorit needs that show, man. If she doesn't have
Girl,
that show, like I don't think PK has a pot to piss in. I really doesn't
I
think he has money. I think it's all fucking lies. Like allegedly entertainment purposes, but it's very like she's like, there's no retirement accounts, or I don't know if there is any. And
babe,
um,
their house was in pre-foreclosure.
yeah,
That is a fact. That was widely reported as of early this year, and so that is a huge sign that there is trouble in paradise
yeah,
financially. So, and that's why I always struggled with Dorit. I feel like I clocked it from day one that they were both posers. They were both pretenders. To me, in my
yeah,
opinion, Dorit and PK never really had it like they said they had it. All the
no,
designer labels and this and that, and
yeah,
then you hear, that their house is in pre-foreclosure. Then you hear that Dorit maybe, allegedly, possibly might not be paying her glam team. And you know what I mean?
yeah.
So it's like, I don't like a
There's smoke,
pretender.
there's fire for sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So Dorit definitely needs this show.
On to Orange County. There's a lot of rumblings going around with Orange County now with like Jacqueline, Laurita. Okay, so I heard something yesterday.
Tell me.
And I think it's pretty like solid. I don't know. We're gonna still have to wait and see what happens. So I have a friend, right? and she's part of this like skincare line. It's kind of like, it's kind of like you know, what's that thing like K something, that
K-beauty?
no, not K beauty.
Oh.
The one it's direct selling. You go into people's houses and you do
Oh,
Mary
no,
Kay.
Mary
Kind of like
Kay,
Mary
not an
Kay, right?
MLM, not an MLM.
I
Please don't
think
tell
it's
me.
kind of like that, right?
Oh, shit.
But
Here
you
we
have
go.
people under you. It's kind of pyramidy or whatever it
That's an
is, right?
MLM. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So, multi-level marketing. Yeah, sorry.
That's it.
Okay, so she's part of that, and there's a bunch of them, and Gretchen's kind of on the team or in that kind of area of the team. Like Gretchen sells the stuff too, right?
Okay.
And apparently Jacqueline now has joined it underneath this woman where I guess Gretchen, they're all under this umbrella or whatever, right?
Oh, boy.
And I guess there was like a group texting, and Jacqueline kind of confirmed that she was chosen on the group
Chosen
texting.
or approached? Chosen?
That she was going to be on the show. And I was like, "Are you
Okay.
sure it's my friend or whatever?" And she's like, "Yeah, that's kind of what she was kind of like revealing it in the group text."
Interesting.
So we'll have to
Okay.
wait. I mean, I'm kind of with you on that too. Like maybe like, "Hey guys, I've been approached," or "By the way, I've been approached," or "I'm in the casting process," or
Yeah.
that's what I think.
Because a lot
Because
of people get approached.
I tried to confirm with like one or two other people, and they're like, "No, that's not true." So
Okay, so yeah, and we all know by now, a lot of people get approached, a lot of people get interviewed. It does not mean that you've been chosen. It
does not
does
mean
not at all mean that. Like, you haven't been chosen until there's a contract in front of you to sign. That said, okay, so I have a lot of thoughts about this.
yeah. Because
First of all, I
My friend Debbie Matenopoulos got approached for Beverly Hills, and she went through the casting
sure,
process and stuff, and she didn't get it in the end. But whatever,
that's
yeah,
it. I have a lot of thoughts about this. First of all, it very much tracks that Gretchen would be in an MLM. That very much tracks. Period. If you know,
yeah.
you know. Second of all, I don't think we need Jacqueline Laurita on an Orange County show. I don't
No,
think
I
it's a
don't.
fit. I put her on Jersey and let her fight it
I
out
think
with whoever.
she could be a friend of and pop on once or twice and just kind of see how
Sure.
she does.
Fine, fine. Like I'm open for that, but I also don't want any scenario that a Gretchen Rossi is back on OC. I really hope they put her to bed. Lay that to rest. Don't ever bring her back. She was a hardcore flop. You know how I feel about this
Yeah,
woman, and
yeah.
both personally and on the show. No, thank you. So, and I know you've seen the social media posts. It's like the angling, right? You've got the teams. You've got
Uh-huh.
Vicky,
Oh
Katie,
yeah,
and Tamara on one team, and you've
yeah.
got Jacqueline, Gretchen, and Jen on another. I mean, if I had to
Which
choose a
like
team, I'm going
which
Vicky,
that'd be kind of
Tamara,
a fun
Katie.
team for a season. That'd be fun teams to go against each other for a season, and then you have what Gina and Emily. Like one
Oh,
of them say
bye.
goodbye.
Please don't have them back.
Emily.
Please, please say goodbye. Neither one. Fuck Emily.
She's
Sorry.
gonna send you a cease and desist soon. I
She
really
sure
feel like
is.
she is.
Oh, I've
Yeah.
been oh god, my
But
foot has been
then
on her neck. I just can't with her.
but then now they're saying that there's rumblings now going around with Heather Dubrow that she's gonna exit OC. Like that
Okay,
came
let's
up this
talk about that.
morning.
Let's talk about the
C
reason why we think
That
maybe possibly why she would wanna
cross
leave.
over to Beverly Hills eventually.
Well, there's also the alleged lawsuits. So I saw something, I wanna say it was yesterday, and
What
forgive me,
lawsuits?
okay, so there was something that I breezed through literally as I was driving at a red light. Something about a lawsuit brought against allegedly, possibly, maybe, against Heather and Terry. But when I read it, it was like for a couple $1,000,000. And here's the thing. For as much wealth as we think they have, I don't know that a couple $1,000,000 is gonna take them down, but what I do
Yeah.
know is that Heather Dubrow has to appear perfect. She has to appear pristine, no issues, no lawsuits, no financial drama, no nothing, and if she's gonna come back, that's gonna be brought up by some of the women. Like, those lawsuits, of any kind of financial anything is gonna be brought up, and I think she would be embarrassed about it, and to go a step further, this is also weird timing if there is weight to these lawsuits, if they are actually happening and real,
What are they
then
sorry, what are they
why
regarding the lawsuits? Like the medical stuff, like with
some
him or
taxes or something,
Oh,
like,
okay.
I'll pull it up and send it to you. I wish I would've, like, I had been prepared. I didn't know we were gonna talk about it, but
Yeah.
I have it, and I'll send it to you, and then you can tell me what your interpretation is. but it's some kind of legal drama, some kind of lawsuits. I don't know if it was like for taxes or
Okay.
something. Sorry, I don't have more right now, but I was literally
No, it's okay.
breezing
So
through
I
it.
didn't even know that was happening. Shit.
But
Or that possibly could be happening.
it got my wheels spinning because I've always wanted to know, why are Dr. Dubrow and Heather Dubrow on TikTok hawking products? Why are they doing TikTok shop? Why what are
Does Heather do it as
multi
well?
Yeah, I see they come across my feed.
I've seen him selling his products. He has like a
She's been
skincare
on
line,
there
right?
before too. She's been on there before too with them, talking about, "Oh, yeah, and the glow that you get and this and that," and it's like, and it's not to say that they can't do that, that's fine. It's just, to me, very odd
If you have a
when
lot of
you have a
money and stuff
porte
like that, why are you doing
cochere
that?
and you
Yeah.
had a record sale of $40 million or whatever your mansion sold for. It's weird. It's like the person who lives in the, worst side of town in a little bucket, and they're literally driving the most expensive, like a Bentley. It's the opposite with Terry Dubrow and Heather. I'm like, you're so, 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 so wealthy. Apparently, why are you hawking products on it never made sense, but it could be just totally innocuous. I don't know. I'm just saying, why?
Yeah. No,
It's a little
I mean,
weird.
I get what you're saying. Yeah. Like, would you have the time for that? Of like selling
That's what I'm
products if you're like,
saying.
yeah, no, I
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
understand.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but I will
Um,
be fully transparent. I still do think that they are very wealthy, and I'm sure he's very successful, all the things,
I think it's
but
like a
it's
fun
weird.
thing. I think like it's a fun thing that Terry likes to do, to be honest. Like just
It could
to kind of
be.
I think he just loves all that kind of stuff, like going on,
Sure,
talking to fans and things like that, you know? And then
sure.
they're doing the podcast together. I think that's doing well as well. And
You
I
and I
think like,
met him. Yeah, you and I met him and spoke with him, and you've probably
yeah,
met him before. That was my first time meeting him. He is a very, very, very
he's
lovely
so
man when you
lovely.
speak to him in
Yeah.
person. So I am not at all trying doing like a Terry takedown. I think he's very, very nice. I've been very honest about my feelings about his wife on the show. She's never been my favorite. I think
Mm.
that the only thing that really makes her interesting to watch is the wealth, but beyond that, to me, there's not a
I
lot
think
there.
I think you like I think you need a Heather in that situation. Like, it's like she's kind of like the go between them as well. You know what I mean? She kind of like you have like the bridge. You know what I mean? And I feel like she kind of keeps it moving. I feel
Mm,
like, in that
mhm.
way. Like not
I could
everybody
see
needs
that.
to be like just like outspoken and like crazy and all that kind of stuff. So I mean, I don't
And a
know.
comedian.
Yeah. It's a comedian, yeah,
Not
but
not
it's
everybody has to be funny, Heather, it's okay.
um yeah. What? So I see this. I'm like, I really can't wait for this. So Traitors next season,
Yes.
she's getting started already.
Girl, Dorinda,
Dorinda's getting started.
getting
So
physical.
apparently, a physical alteration. I'm fucking dead. Are you serious? Like, what for what? I'm
I
telling
am here
you,
for
like,
it,
if Dorinda goes out the first, I think she might go out the first round.
'cause
I
she's a
don't know.
lot, and on Traitors, you can't be a lot right off the bat. I think you really have to blend in for quite some time and then come out of the gate swinging if you've got hardcore evidence at the round table.
I
Like,
feel
but
like though, you go, I feel like going in though, she has a target on her back already because she was voted out the first
absolutely.
time.
Yeah,
It's
and she's a
unfortunate that
housewife.
they won't kind of I feel like they won't wait to get to know her.
Yeah,
Like, I
I
feel like
could
she'll be
see
one of
that.
the first to go. Yeah.
And I could see her being very defensive about it. She's a
Oh,
very
yeah.
defensive person. But dude, not throwing hands with this I don't wanna say elderly, but the woman doesn't look young. What is going on, Dorinda? Like, I just have to know what caused this. Were there really hands thrown? Like, who got the upper hand?
Yeah, but then I'm, like, so confused by Donna Kelsey being on there.
I don't even
You know,
why
like,
is she there?
why is
Come
she there? Like,
on.
I don't understand. Like, is she the celebrity now that we have to get behind?
'Cause her last name is Kelsey. Ugh.
It's just like, oh god, the kid is like,
Although,
I'm
here's
fine.
what I will say. Here's what I will say. They had Zac Efron's brother, and they called him Zac Efron's brother. They didn't even like his little moniker, like, they didn't even call him by his name. I
Yeah,
actually loved him on the show. I loved
I
him on the
love him.
show, and it was like, "Who the hell's this guy? He's just Zac Efron's
He's so
brother?" But I was
sweet
like,
and
I loved
nice
him.
and just like a good-hearted guy. Like, I love
Yes.
him.
And he was a good faithful.
Yeah. He was really, really good. It was so
Yeah.
it was
He was
I
really
loved
good.
that season. Are you watching Vanderpump, the new one right now?
I'm not,
Okay.
and I've been told not
No.
to. by
I
people who've
know.
watched it. I've been told
We're
not to.
the like Sir restaurant, I was talking to Zach earlier, there's a Sir restaurant, they posted like the biggest launch of a new TV show yet. Like Bravo's not announcing that. Sir is. Saying that
Yeah.
like 2.3 million follower or viewers. I'm like,
Mm.
there's no way. Because
No, my
the
friend
first week was like, what was it like, wasn't it like 300,000 or something like that? Which is
I don't
terrible.
even know. That's terrible, but my friend told me, "Don't waste your time." They're trying to literally recreate past characters. Like, here's the new Sheena, here's the new this, and it's like, well, first of all, the world doesn't need a second Sheena. I mean, like,
No.
we're good
They
with
should just all
one.
be their own people. Like and just
Yes.
I just
Yes. I just
I'm
don't
like,
yeah, I'm probably not gonna watch that one.
and you know what? Like I feel like maybe they shouldn't have like based it just off the restaurant. Maybe they should have done like maybe some
No.
of them at the restaurant, some of them here. Like maybe like the revolving it around the restaurant again. It's like nobody fucking works there. Like
Nobody cares
like
either.
back in the day when they if the first one, like those guys worked there. Like it was
Yeah, it
real.
was
You know what I
exciting
mean?
to
And they were trying
watch.
to make it in Hollywood. Yeah. It
Yeah.
just this is
Yeah.
too like a few of them are on OnlyFans. Like it's I don't know. It's like, you know what I
Hey, I'm
mean?
here for it. You gotta make a buck, but, I'm that's not one that I'm gonna be watching unless I hear the internet screaming at me saying, "You need to watch this."
I know. I know. Um, all right. What are you doing? I mean, that's really kind of like all of it, right?
Oh, what
Oh,
about
tell me
Salt Lake
what's going
City?
on with the Salt Lake City. I mean, it's just amazing as always. I did recap that there the other day with
Okay.
Keith Carlisle. But yeah, just to hop in, like I'm loving it so far. I mean, Meredith is still driving me fucking crazy with like just
Same.
can't just they keep going
Giving
on about this. I
absolutely
think it's going to
nothing.
be done now, though. I don't think
It
it's going to
needs
be
to
brought
be
up again.
done.
Do you?
Oh, I don't. I think we're all over it. Meredith is never gonna accept accountability. She's never gonna admit that
No,
she
you just
was
have to leave it.
inappropriate.
Yeah,
She's never going to.
yeah,
My thing is, I have a couple of thoughts. Like, Meredith is, something's weird about Meredith, and I'm just gonna say it, and I made a video about it already. Maybe you saw
yeah.
it.
I've seen
Like,
it.
what was that jaw swing? What was going on with the jaw when she was in the back of the van?
I don't remember. Like she's in the back of the bus, like so.
Her jaw was moving left and right, like 3 or 4 times, like,
I took a
violently.
10-1, not a
Yeah,
10-1 too. Like it
10
was like
true, it's not a
what?
10 true. It was the weirdest thing, but the jaw was a little bit alarming. Now listen, I will say that could just be her, maybe her ears were plugged and she's trying to unplug her ears. Maybe she
Because
has a
remember,
certain medic
she's a
Yeah.
DJ with a hearing impairment.
This is true. Now, it could be a lot of things that are super legit, I will say that, but at the same time, coupled with the fact that she's got slurred speech, her energy seems to be super low, and then she's super high at some point, like,
Yeah.
it's odd, so it could be something else, and obviously, there's a lot of speculation. I don't wanna say because I truly don't know.
No.
It
Yeah, exactly. We
50% it
don't
could
know.
be legit, yeah, but it was odd. I will say, she's on a nationally televised TV show. I'm gonna see this, and I can't not at least talk about it. Like, it was odd. But,
Yeah.
she my thing with her is that she's giving friend of energy and not earning her paycheck, and Brittany's over here giving main character. Whether you love or hate Brittany, Brittany's annoying as fuck sometimes, but she's also kind of funny and endearing
She
sometimes,
is, yeah.
but she gives in almost every scene that she's in. I will give
She
her
really
that.
does.
And I'm also team Brittany, and I really love Angie as a housewife, but, like, Angie, you should have trademarked high body count if you really wanted it. Sorry,
Yeah,
but
it was good.
checkmate, bitch. Yeah,
I think
Brittany's
they
like,
should do it
"Checkmate."
together. They
They
should do
they
it
probably
together, and
could.
they
They
could
probably
reenact a scene, like, for a brand or something like that.
It'd be so good.
Are you what are you doing for Christmas? What are you doing for Christmas dinner?
Yeah, so we are actually gonna be super low key. We are gonna order tamales and, like, some
Yum.
enchiladas and Mexican food from our favorite Mexican spot here by our house, and I'm just gonna go get them the day
That just sounds so
before.
much better.
Bro, I'm not even gonna, like, and I'm gonna make some refried beans. I'm gonna make, like, a taco salad. Like, it's gonna be easy, easy
I
breezy.
like that.
Yeah, I we
Or let's get, like,
we all
Chinese food on
cooked on
that day.
Thanksgiving,
I'm working.
Oh, you are? Where at? Like,
Yeah,
anywhere
I took,
cool?
like an old friend of mine, Justin, reached out, and he was like, "Hey, I need a chef for Christmas Day," and I'm like, "You know what? I think I'm staying in town. If I'm staying in town, I'll do it for you." And so I'm just gonna work and just do, like, a rib roast. He's, like,
Cool.
cool, and, like, it'll be fun, like, I'll just be, like, hanging out, and I get paid for it, which is great.
Why not?
Um But I had like some like tips just because I am a chef and it is that time of the season. Um, just some things to think of when you're like preparing.
Yes.
Plan your menu, write down what you're going to do, have one main protein. Don't make 2 or 3 proteins. Just choose one main protein. 3 sides is enough, 1 salad is enough. Have
Okay.
someone bring over the dessert. Make your gravy 2 days beforehand, put it in the freezer. Like, do all those little things, peel all your vegetables, have
Yeah.
them in Ziploc bags in their like, in the fridge ready to go, so you're just roasting them the day of. When you're roasting the day of or when you're cooking the day of, do your veggies first, get that out of the way. You can reheat them later. And then you want, like, the protein to come out at the end, let it rest for about 45 minutes, and so while it's resting, you just get everything together. But yeah, just think about these things. Like get as much shit as done the day or two before than on the day of.
I
That's
am
it.
a
Just
huge that's
reminder.
those are great tips because for me, the thing that drives me crazy is my parents, when they come over and my kids and we're all in the same house, we wanna bullshit with each other, we wanna laugh, we wanna
Yeah.
talk. I wanna visit, I wanna be a part of the conversation, so I hate it when anybody has to be in the kitchen and you can't really it's hard to be a part of the conversation,
Uh-huh.
so I
Yeah.
love that my family is super casual, like, I'll be wearing slippers and, like, sweats all day, like, we don't dress up for Christmas, we don't make you put on if you don't wanna wear your makeup, cool, like, just come over,
Yeah.
and we are about the family time. Like, we like to laugh and just, like, talk shit and enjoy each other. That's what we make it about. We don't make it super formal. We don't
Mhm.
make it a lot of pressure,
Yeah. And that's the
and it's
best.
yeah, it's always a good time. It's always a good time. My parents are all of our parents are you're getting a little older, and so I just wanna enjoy them, you know?
Yeah. And another thing as well, I feel like people never are sure when it comes to meat and cheese boards, like charcuterie
Mm,
boards. Like, okay, let's say people are coming over at 3 o'clock.
mm.
You can have that board done at 1 o'clock. You
And
can
it's
have it done
fine.
in 1 o'clock, and it's fine. Just cover it with some Saran wrap. All those meats are cured. There's the salted the shit out of them. Like, you're not getting sick. You
What
know what
about
I
the
mean? And
cheese?
just the cheese will be fine. The cheese
Okay,
is like the cheese has been maturing in, like in warehouses for, like, months and months and months. You're not gonna get fucking sick in 2 hours, you know?
okay.
Um, like, yeah, just things like that, like, you can do them a few hours ahead of time and just
Mhm.
close them up, or just close them
Okay.
up, but just, like, loosely cover them with, like, Saran wrap until
Yeah.
people come over. Because I feel like it's the one of those things when you're stressed out and you start, like, putting together the board, like, 20 minutes before. No, don't. Like, get it done hours
Okay.
beforehand. You're fine.
That's a
And
good tip because I am
even
one
if
of
you
those
do
people.
that, because I mean, your living room, family room, kitchen, whatever, it's all in one or whatever. Sometimes it can get hot because the ovens are on and stuff like that. Do your board, put it in a bedroom that's in a colder room to keep it cool, and then just
Mhm.
bring it out then, the day of. Or do you know what's
That's a
always
really,
cold? Like,
really good tip.
the laundry room is always cold, or your
Yeah,
garage is always
the
cold. You know what I
garage,
mean?
yeah.
Just keep it, like, covered in the garage, it'll be fine. Yeah.
That's a really
So
good tip.
think
Yeah,
about
I
those
am one
things.
of those people who stresses and I put all the apps out like 20 minutes before they get there because I feel like they're gonna get
No.
sick, like, it's cheeses, it's meats, like you said, so
No.
that's a
Nobody's
really,
getting
really
sick.
good tip.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
nobody's getting sick. Like, everybody thinks that people are gonna get sick. You're not gonna get sick, and appetizers don't need to be piping hot. Like, they just need to be room temp. Some
Mm.
of them. Like, if you're doing, like, hot dips, like, obviously, that's different. It's nice to put them in the cast iron because the cast iron will retain its heat and it'll keep it warmer. But, yes, things like that, little tips.
I like it.
But,
I love a little tip so I don't have to be stressed out on the holidays. I am determined to
yeah,
not be stressed out. I wanna enjoy the holidays. It
and
shouldn't be
get
about stress.
your shopping done this weekend. No, guys, like,
Dude,
go into the stores Saturday, Sunday. Get that
yeah.
protein. The protein's gonna be fine in the fridge for the next few days. Like, it's fine. Just keep it wrapped up. Like, there it's not nothing's going bad. But yeah,
For
get as
Thanksgiving,
much
I
shit this
Instacarted.
weekend.
So I
Yeah, that's
Instacarted for
smart.
Thanksgiving because I was like, "I don't wanna go to the store, it's gonna because I am a last minute Larry, and so I just, like, Instacarted it, and I was so thankful for this guy. I gave him a really nice tip. I was like, "Thank you." It just in my stress level when I walk in and see the lines out the door and
That's
everybody's
too much.
picking at
Yeah.
everything, I'm like, "Oh my god, he went and did that for me." It was just I might do the same thing, but like I said, I'm gonna do light grocery shopping, but for the most part, I think we're gonna order from a Mexican restaurant the night before and just pick it up and store it and bring it out the next day, warm it up.
That's so much more tasty. I
We're
love
so
that.
cash. We're so cash
Yeah,
over here.
I know. Same, same. Jamie, thank you so much for coming on. Happy Friday, everybody. And Jamie, tell everybody where they can find you. And I
Yeah.
guess you're going to be covering the Rob Reiner thing. I'll talk to you about it again, but yeah.
We'll talk about that. Love you. Thank you for
Okay.
having me on. You guys can find me at Jami on Air. That's JAMI on Air on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. My podcasts are called Murderish, and the other one is called Dirty Money Moves, Women in White Collar Crime.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.